This show is crazy. What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to my channel. This is my non-spoiler quick review of the brand new Netflix series, Ares. This is a very interesting and fascinating concept. Did this show execute, and did the finale deliver? We're going to talk about all of those things. I need you in the comments down below. Have you seen this? Are you going to give it a shot? And let's get into it. So, Rosa, an ambitious and intelligent college student who is trying to get her life straight, is recruited to join an exclusive and mysterious society. And, oh man, this is hard to talk about without at least revealing a few plot points, so I'm going to talk about it. If you don't want to know anything, turn away now. So basically, we have this secret society that claims to be behind the development and the success of this company. And Rosa, who is our main character, we establish who she is throughout the first couple of episodes, but the way that this show starts, oh my goodness. You don't know what's going on. You're like, all right, you're basically seeing the process of what it's like to join the society and be a part of it. And then the thing happens, and y'all know what I'm talking about. The gruesomeness, the gore displayed, not just in that first episode, but all throughout the show, is actually really well done. And there are a lot of things about this show that I found to be thoroughly entertaining and visually pleasing. Okay, that's a weird way to put it, because at times you're like, I don't know if I want to look at this, because it gets so gory and intense, and there are multiple moments throughout the show where people are dying and being mutilated and hanging themselves, and it just happens over and over to a point to where it becomes not repetitive, but just kind of too much, right? But it's still one of those things that you can't really look away. You have to see everything happen, because this series gets crazy towards the end, right? And I will say, the ending to this season, it may not give you all of the answers, and people are still asking many, many questions online. What does this mean? And we'll get into the terminology here in just a second, but I liked the ending of this season. I actually liked the last couple of episodes more than how this show started. While the first scene gets you into it, it is a bit of a slow trudge through the first couple of episodes. Now, when the story gets more entertaining and exciting, that's also when it gets a bit more convoluted. There is a lot that goes down in this show. And not that I had trouble keeping up with who the characters were and the relationships and what was actually happening, but it did, at a point, become just a tad bit too much for me to care about every character that we really had to care about. But basically, this show is coming from the point of view of a girl who is an outsider and completely unaware of what the society is, how exactly it works, and how she got involved with it in the first place, because everyone a part of the society or in the process of joining, their families have been involved for quite some time. So she's sitting back wondering, what's my role here? Why am I someone who is being chosen to become a part of this when everyone else really has a reason to be here? But once she gets in, semi-spoiler, but not really, you know she's going to be a part of the society. Once she is in the society, that's when the crazy stuff within the society starts to go down. It takes a horror route every now and then. It takes a thriller route. It's almost as if this show didn't know what it wanted to be completely. I'm okay with the show balancing so many elements and really so many genres like this show does. Oh my goodness, all the way through. But this one, I think, just had a tad bit too much to let the audience soak in everything that is happening. Not just her storyline, but everyone around her has their own part to play, absolutely. Some who do not want to be there, and they make that very clear within the first few episodes, but their storyline is just as important as hers. But we're really with her. We're balancing this new life that she has to balance herself with her home life that is crazy. Her mother, a little bit crazy. So the story is constantly bouncing back and forth between what's going down within the society and all of the visual craziness that's happening on screen there, and we're trying to figure out, okay, what went down within the family? Why is her relationship with her father so strained? Why does she want to leave this life behind and go home, which is what she calls it, I believe, in the third episode. Take me home. This is my home now. And that's kind of what a cult-ish society like this does. They make you feel a certain way, and they make you believe. But it felt to me like she wanted to be here in the first place. And once she is there, even though she's seeing all of this wacky, crazy stuff happen around her, she still feels as if she belongs there. And to me, that was the fascinating aspect of this story. So we get into those final few episodes, and that's really going to be the turning point for a lot of people. Was the build-up worth it at that point? I'm still not for sure if it was for me, but like I said, I did really enjoy the ending. Or did you just kind of trudge through it to get there, and by that point, you're kind of over it, and I understand, right? They're not the most relatable characters you've ever seen. I feel like there could have been a bit more fleshing out, a bit more explanation as to what each thing was. What is the deal? What's the role? You see that visual, the venom-looking creature at the beginning, and it continues to progress, and people are throwing up the sludge. Look, I can't even explain what the visual was there, but it's really well done. From a practical sense and really special effects-wise, I thought it looked great. You're just a tad bit confused as to what exactly is happening. But even if you do feel that way, it is still captivating you as you're watching because it's just pure madness. The show is pure madness when you're dealing with a society like this that does its own thing and runs a very different way than how we run in everyday life. You're going to be fascinated all the way through, even if you don't get everything that you wanted. And that's how I feel about this show. I didn't get every answer. I didn't invest myself into the characters like I wanted to. The character of Jakob, I'm like, I needed a bit more from you. I needed a bit more from Rosa. I think there is a lot here to enjoy, but personally, it could not quite get to, oh, it's a good show, I'm going to recommend it to you guys. I still think it's okay. And before I give you my score, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like these Netflix non-spoiler reviews, let me know that in the comments down below and smash that thumbs up button. Still going 60%, right? I'm still going slightly fresh because there is enough in here, I think, to keep it quality mixed with entertainment. But I needed more from the overly convoluted story. But that's all just a personal opinion. I need your all's thoughts in the comments down below. Did this series freak you out like it did me? Have you seen Netflix Dutch series in the past before? Let me know all of those things in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back very soon with another Oscar video. I'm counting down the biggest snubs. I'm giving you guys from my 10 to my 1. That's going to be a lot of fun. And maybe some more Netflix reviews as well. You guys the best. I'll see you soon.